Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my humble home in Livingston, Montana. Okay, I've got, November 10th of 2020. Okay, this video here, I've decided a while back, a couple of years ago, there's been several times on my channel I've showed my survival pack, my bug out pack, my one-day pack, my self-defense pack, or whatever have you. But I'm one of these guys that just keeps working on these packs and working on these situations so I can get myself into the most minimalistic situation that I can. Did you catch that? The most minimalistic situation that I can. And you're probably going, what the hell do I want to do that for? Look at here. Pay attention. Everything that you drag up into those mountains, these Absarokas are tough mountains, trust me. Everything that you drag out there, you got to drag up there, you got to drag back. And I'm an absolute believer in just packing what you need and needing what you pack. Okay. Here, all right. So my survival pack, one-day pack, bug out bag, or whatever you want to call it, has changed over the years. Thought I'd do a video on it real quick. Okay, right now I'm packing this is my main pack because I've got it kind of split up. You'll see here. But I can't tell you who makes this. I bought this a good year or so ago from Amazon, but it's really nice. It's heavy duty. It's got tack straps all over it and all this stuff. It's got a nice little pouch right here where I keep a little bit of survival gear in and that kind of stuff. And basically what you do on this guy here, what I do anyway, is I just throw it over my shoulder like that and pack it along because it's not very heavy. I'll show you what's in here. Okay, right at the top here, I have a titanium, I'm going to repeat that, a titanium water bottle. This thing is very, very light. Okay, you got that? Can't tell you the name of it. Well, let's see, maybe I can. Yeah, it's a Keith. Keith, a Keith titanium water bottle. And I mean, this thing is, we're just talking an ounce or so, and it's got this little, covering around it to keep your water a little cooler and stuff like that. But the beautiful thing about this, like this titanium container here, is you can actually cook with this thing. Titanium's that tough, But I used to use it for water, right? But if you had to cook with it, I mean, get water boiling, you could. Of course, you'd have to take this insulating sleeve off of there. And the only other thing that I keep in this pocket right here is this Pocket Boy saw. And the reason why I'm a big believer in keeping saws around, have you folks ever tried to get a fire started when all that was laying around was big limbs and stuff like that, and you needed to break them up, or you needed to build a shelter or something? Well, a knife like this will do it. Not a knife, a saw. It's called a Pocket Boy. This thing is very, very sharp, and it's got the wood blade. Pocket Boy makes several of these. You can see them on Amazon, so there you are, Oh, if I can just remember how to fold this thing up. So I just keep it in there with that water bottle because it fits fine. Okay? So that's all I've got in here. Just that water bottle and that Pocket Boy. Okay? Close the lid. There's actually enough room right here in this lid where you could put some, like maybe some crap paper or whatever, maybe some bandages or just whatever. But there's enough room for you to jam some stuff in there if you want to. me personally, I popped this out and I don't need anything in there. I like to keep, remember, the whole idea here is to keep this thing simple. Okay, right here on this pouch that's built in on the side of it that says H2O right there, there's a number of things in here. Let me grab this thing right here. It didn't come with it. I had to buy this extra. But this right here, you can see, I can carry some extra shotgun shells. That is if I'm carrying my Kel-Tec KS7 for protection, you know. But lately I've been carrying my 45 ACP, but nonetheless I've got provisions to carry me a few extra shells because that KS7 holds 8 rounds, okay? And right here, I've got a flashlight. Man, that's one thing. I never go anywhere, you know, and all that stuff at night and whatnot have you, and, you know, and you just never know. I've been in situations before where these little flashlights have just absolutely saved my bacon. Okay. Now, I'm not going to pull this out because this stuff is down in here kind of tight, but I got a couple extra batteries for that flashlight down in there. Can't remember what the designation of those batteries are, but there's a couple of batteries down in there. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, you can see them. And there's a Bic lighter. A Bic lighter. I said, no, never leave home without flicking your Bic, you know. Okay, that's all there is in that little container. Now let me set this aside for a second, because inside here, inside this same pocket, you know, I've got just a few other things. As a matter of fact, I just got 2 other things. I've got this lighter right here. This is one of those electronic lighters, you know, that's always supposed to start every time, all the time. You guys know what I'm talking about, you know. It doesn't really have a flame. It's got, let me see if I can do this. Can you see that? There you go. Anyway, this thing's supposed to last forever. I am not quite sure about that, but I bought it. I can't even remember what I gave for it. I think maybe like $12 or something, you know. But so I got a couple different ways of making fire, but okay, we're going to put that out. One other thing in here. Some of you are going to agree with this. Some of you are not going to know what I'm talking about. It doesn't make any difference. I carry a little bit of medicine with me. And this stuff is 200 milligram cannabinoid soft gels. You know, you can get this stuff out of Lazarus Naturals and like that. And I'm a big believer in stuff because, you know, if you get hurt or whatever have you, you know, this is, you know, a real good pain reliever and stuff like that. So, you know, all right, you know. Some of you don't believe in stuff like that. I realize that, but then again, I don't care. I've had my fair share of soreness and all kinds of stuff, and all kinds of weird stuff's happened to me in my days of being an outdoorsman, you know. Okay, let me put this back in here like this, and of course these shotgun shells don't have to be in here if I'm not packing my Kel-Tec. So put that in there. Zipper this guy up right here. Okay, and down here, I've got an empty pocket, believe it or not, right here. See, that's completely empty. And the reason why is because maybe I can put a little bit to sandwich, you know, or just whatever, just anything, because it seems like there's always something when I go up in the mountains that I want to carry that's a little extra. I could give you an example. When I did, the last time I went up and did that cabin shoot up there in the Absarokas, I knew the wind was blowing up there, and I needed my Rode omnidirectional mic with the wind muff, and this is where I stored it, right here. So I keep this empty just in case I want to put a little bit of food or whatever in there. Okay? Remember, this is minimalistic. This is about as minimalistic as you're going to get. And that's that for that. Like I say, water bottle and what things I've shown you, and I hope I've been able to keep this in focus and whatever here. Okay, let me set this down. I'm almost done. On my right side, like I say, this goes on my left side, over, goes over this shoulder. But on my right side, on my tactical belt that I wear, I pack this guy right here, and you've seen this before. It's my 45 ACP. One of these days, I'm thinking about buying a Glock 40. I really like the 10 millimeter. I really like the full slide, and the 6-inch barrel and all that. I'm giving some real thought to buying that Glock. I've got the Glock 20, but I'm thinking about buying the Glock 40. But this is a paddle holster right here, and it releases like that. You follow me? And it works very, very well. Bought this on Amazon, didn't pay too much for it. You just slip it down through your belt like that. And okay, 45 ACP. And on my left side, same side as the water bottle, everything comes down. I carry this Top survival knife. And I got this, when was it? 2 years ago when they had a Christmas special. I had them build me this. This is an Anaconda B. It's one of their older models. Top's knives are made in Yukon, Idaho. Right down there where what's that guy's name? Daybell and Lori Vallow and all that. Right down in that country. But, nice knife. Got a real good sheath. I bought a different kind of a sheath for it. It's got dangle straps right up in here like this, so it don't hug your body too tight. Okay? And then the only other thing I got going right here is I have an extra clip for that 45 ACP right there. Fits right in there, and I already know from playing around that a Glock clip fits in there fine too. This is a single stack. As everybody knows, Glock is double stack, but the Glock still fits in there fine. So that affords me a way to carry some extra rounds. And I put this on my left side. I'm right-handed with a pistol, so the pistol goes on the right side. And the only thing left to this puzzle that I feel I absolutely have to have is this right here. This is a Leatherman Surge, but I've decided that this Surge is a little bit too heavy, and it's got some tools in here that I don't like. I am waiting for this. I bought the titanium Leatherman Charge, and I'm waiting for that to come. And this right here just sits right next to the pistol, on either front or back. It fits well. So there you are. So we've got a Leatherman. I'm not going to tear this all apart and show you because it doesn't matter. I'm waiting for that titanium job to come in. So we got this. I've got this survival knife with an extra clip in it. And I've got my 45 ACP or a Glock 40 or 20. Okay, that. And then this water bottle. This titanium water bottle, and what few little things that you've seen me drag out of there. That's it. That's my whole idea of a minimalistic day pack, survival pack, whatever have you. Now, hopefully, you're probably sitting back there going, boy, that's dumb. I would have done this and I would have done that. Good. That's what I'm hoping you'll do. Have a better idea than me. I don't care. I'm not packing your junk. Okay, where are we at in time? 14 minutes, almost 15 minutes. I got to get gone. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming into my home, and we'll see you on down the trail. And take care of yourselves, and adios, my friends.